Hi, we're back. I'm George, and I'm fully erect.
And I'm Danny, and welcome.
Half-mast over here. Half-mast, Danny?
Are you just gonna, like... I thought you were just gonna, like, keep going with that and just be like, oh god, he's just gonna, like, put in dicks right there.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
like...
I started thinking about all the dicks I'd had to put in this video and was like, it's maybe not worth it.
We'd also have to put it on, like, Vimeo.
We were, yeah.
Because, like, we can't put it on YouTube.
Yep. Vimeo don't care.
Vimeo don't give a fuck.
Who cares less, Vimeo or Dailymotion?
I would say Dailymotion.
I'd have to go Vimeo.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say... Maybe they're both the same.
We were talking about adult games and stuff like that, but, like, as an extension of that,
like, game developers, like, I want to make a game. You know, I'm currently trying to, like, figure out how to, like, learn all the stuff. It sucks, though, because, like, I'm a person that, like, gets burned quite a lot from people. And so, I'm very, like...
Are you bringing this up because, like, I lit that match against your arm earlier?
No joke, I was, like, some asshole back when I was, like, a kid in camp. When I was playing my D, it was an SP, just minding my own business. Fucking just minding my own business, because, like, I didn't want to fucking be in camp. Takes a match, puts it right next to my face. Cool. When I'm just playing my DS.
Sounds like a great kid.
He was like 16 at the time when I was like 11. And so, like, I swatted it, and then it just burned, like, my fucking hand right there. And they're all laughing and shit. Guess what? They're Mormons, too. So it's just kind of like, that's also just like, cool, now you're going to hell.
Judgmental.
Hey, like, fucking Mormons are god-awful.
Oh my god damn, we're gonna have to cut that too. No, you know what? I'm not. I'm leaving that in. You can live with that one.
Sure. It's not like people...
This rogue group of Mormons attacking you. A roving gang of missionaries.
Put that on CNN now.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? No?
Yeah, a couple of guys.
How about I light you on fire?
How about I light you on fire? Would you listen to God now? Oh, we're terrible. That's great.
I don't ascribe to any particular faith, but...
God's not real.
I'm not going to get into religion on this show. This is not an appropriate forum for me to start saying shit that people may very well not agree with. Although people our age are, I want to say, like, there's been studies to show that our age group tends to be far less religious.
Right.
Which I think makes total sense. I am agnostic for what that's worth.
Me too.
For anybody out there who cares.
Honestly, it's really more of just like...
We're
a generation of...
So, alright.
Until we see it, we won't believe it.
My thing is, I don't think religion itself is inherently bad. I just think that there's bad people who exploit it. Mm-hmm. But I think that is true with a great many different elements of our society, our culture, and other people's culture. Mm-hmm. So, I think if you get rid of it, you're not going to see that much of a change in terms of people just being shitty.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's my thoughts on religion.
So here,
but we were talking about games. You wanted to make a game.
Yeah, I want to make a game, but like I've been like, just kind of like scared to like get some people along with it, just because like, well, one, I need to get the skills, you know, to pay said bills.
I have a friend who made a game.
Really?
It's actually on Steam. Yeah.
What is it?
Starlight Vega.
Starlight.
Yeah, Vega. It was made by a friend of mine. We had met a while back on like a comic publishing website. Her artwork is very good. I think she's a great storyteller, but at some point, I guess she sort of fell out of telling stories through the medium of comic books and instead switched to visual novels. But like, man, she's shared with me a bunch of stories about like the production of that thing, and
I assume it's just incredibly like
difficulties working with other people, working with, you know, getting the engine completed, and you know, making sure
God damn it,
everyone is following through on their part and everything like that. And I don't want to get into too much of it because, you know, that is her story to tell and not mine, and I don't want to implicate any of the wrong people for anything that was difficult about the production of that game.
Obviously. Excuse me.
But no, she's got a product out there. It looks real good. Visual novels are not really my thing, so honestly, as shitty as it is for me to say it, I have not played the game. But yeah.
It's just like...
So full disclosure, but I personally know the person who made Starlight Vega, so
I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm not going to say go get that game and like compromise any integrity we have at fucking destroyallchildren.com.
Do you
But
have any
if you're
anymore?
curious,
That's like,
that is.
I thought you guys were gonna.
We're rebranding, but I don't know what Larry's doing with that. I mostly focus on the video aspect of it.
All right.
So
okay, this part.
I'm not much of a writer, so I'm not really connected to that part of the side as much anymore.
However, you did the. I like the when you guys did the
year in review stuff.
Yeah, the review stuff, and then like any kind of
there.
news that happens.
We didn't do news as much anymore because it became a matter of like everyone's already posted this news already, or like just not finding a lot of stuff to be actually worth talking about. But anyway, like as far as the game production stuff goes, like I understand it's not not easy when you're an amateur and you're working with other amateurs. It becomes a lot harder to have a firm expectation on what you're going to get, I think.
That's what indie developing really is. It's like...
Well, that's why you see a lot of...
It's only when, like, you start...
Shit goes wrong with some of those projects, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, you can't really... Because, like, you gotta at least fail. At least once.
I'm not... Like, to be clear, I'm not saying anything went wrong with Starlight Vega.
No, I'm not saying... maybe that was her, like... next project after her like other project, you know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Like, you know, like it's more of
I
like...
think that was her first, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it was her first, then damn, it's good.
She had a Kickstarter and everything for it. It was fairly successful, but yeah, like
I
know that I know that the process was not necessarily easy for her, and that's as much as I can really say, because the details are fuzzy to me in terms of like what parts were difficult to kind of work around, and like in what areas it was actually easy, and exactly what she had to do to get through like Greenlight and Kickstarter and all that.
Right.
But yeah, like she sat down and she made a damn video game. Like, she worked with a small group of people to put that thing together. She found a publisher, she got it on Steam. Like, it worked out for her. So if you want to make a video game, go for it. And like, that's the... anyone who wants to make a video game, I think, should just like go for it, because
alright, I'll quit my job, I'll just go and just like...
No, my point is where independent development is right now is so much more accessible than it has ever been.
Yeah, you got things like Unity Engine, you got Blender, you got, like, you can get free programs to make your own music for, like, chiptunes, or even, like, actual orchestrations.
Yeah. And in terms of, like, acquiring money, platforms like Indiegogo and Kickstarter are there for you. There's itch.io to actually sell your games, like, at a flat rate. Greenlight, for, like, as problematic as I think Greenlight actually is, it's still... it's a platform for you to get your game onto Steam. Like,
God damn it, there we go.
It's so much easier to put. I mean, and when I say easy, I don't mean like the process itself is easy. I'm just saying that compared to where it was in terms of getting people to be aware of your games, getting those games out there, and turning a profit on those games, it seems to be much better now than it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really cool. I think it's awesome that. You know, Starlight Vega got made. I hope your game gets made too.
I hope so, because, like, really, it's still in, like, my brain area. The problem with me right now
the brain area is your head, by the way.
Yes.
Okay.
So the problem with me right now is that I don't really have the skills yet, so that's why I'm practicing drawing again, so I can make character art. That's why I'm, like, trying to, like, go back into music again to redo my music, which will also, you know, help you out with your other thing that you told me about a long time ago.
Eventually.
Yep. Yeah. There he is! There's Craig!
Oh, he looks gross.
Yep.
It's coming out of his back. Oh, Jesus fuck.
We did it!
Oh, you weren't lying. No, I draw a lot of comics and stuff like that, and, you know, I'm trying to do this whole YouTube thing, and I think my whole point behind all of that is, if you want to do something creative, do it. Like, this is a really good time to be a creative individual. It's a great time to be someone who wants to make a story, put it out there, and have people see it. Because all those platforms, publishing your comics online, you know, putting out a written story, doing commissioned artwork, putting a video game out there or music, like, the platforms for that stuff just keep getting better.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But, it's still, like, it's just my problem of just trying to figure out.
Dedication's still, like, you know, a major thing. That's something that's never
really
going to really change.
Right now, I just can't draw human.
And working with other people, too. Like, I mean, in my job, I'm in, like, a supervisory position. It's a pain in the fucking ass working with other people just doing that. Like, trying to create... Like, Larry and I did a comic together once a while back, and, like, that was kind of difficult to do because I kept wanting to do my own thing contrary to the script. So I'm used to not working in a group with that.
This is the real Kraid, by the way. What we killed was
the real one? Okay. Oh, speaking of your story, is someone, like, holding a match up to your cheek? So when I was younger, I was in, like, a daycare, and, like,
I know, like, fucking...
I can't remember how old I was, but, like, a younger kid just went up to me and, like, bit me in the stomach.
So, I never like to admit this, but, when I was younger,
You bit someone in the stomach?
No, well, like...
It was you?
No.
You son of a bitch!
It was me all along!
You bit me, now I bite you!
Now I bite you! Oh, I can just do a screw attack on him.
He bit me in the stomach, and I was so pissed off. I shoved him to the ground, I grabbed him by his arm, and I just drug him across the ground over to, like, the daycare attendant, dumped him in front of her, and was like, he bit me! Showed her these teeth marks, and I was like, do something!
Come on, you son of a bitch.
But no one ever held a match up to my face.
Oh, you know, it was fucking awful.
Oh, it's pretty bad. That sounds more like torment to me as opposed to, like, some asshole kid just came up and bit me.
Yeah, fucking awful.
Yeah. Alright, hey, next time, I bite Danny, Danny bites me, we bite each other.
Bye.
Bye-bye.